Prince Harry will not fly back to join Meghan in Canada yet as he stays in UK to thrash out Megxit deal, but breaks cover for first time since summit to announce the story continues with next Invictus Games. Prince Harry will not be flying back to join Meghan and Archie in Canada yet as he continues to thrash out the details of the Megxit deal which confirmed the Sussexes would be stepping down as senior royals. Harry broke cover for the first time tonight in a video on the Sussex Royal Instagram page to reveal the power his Invictus Games had to heal families after the Queen announced the split in the royal family on Monday. The Duke of Sussex posted today's video to announce that the story continues with Dusseldorf in Germany hosting his charity sports competition for wounded veterans in 2022. Harry's appearance follows the first sighting of Meghan since the crisis talks at Sandringham. The Duchess, who was absent from the meeting, was seen smiling as she boarded a seaplane on Vancouver Island in Canada yesterday. The Queen had revealed in a deeply personal statement that she had agreed for Harry and Meghan to begin a new life as an independent family, a move which Meghan is understood to have pushed for just 20 months after their wedding. Prince Harry is expected to remain in the UK into early next week to hammer out the details of this unprecedented arrangement before heading back to join Meghan and Archie in Canada where they have been staying at the £10.7 million mansion where the family spent Christmas. Tomorrow the Duke of Sussex will appear for perhaps the final time as a fully fledged royal when he hosts the draws for the 2021 Rugby League World Cup from the palace. The Queen is said to have pressed for her officials find a solution to this abdication crisis within days. However, royal experts say it will take far longer. The Queen had written in her statement, "These are complex matters for my family to resolve, and there is some more work to be done, but I have asked for final decisions to be reached in the coming days." The extraordinary meeting convened by the Queen was attended by Prince Charles and Prince William, while Meghan was in Canada with Archie. There was speculation she had been barred from dialing in on the meeting from Vancouver for security reasons. However, palace sources have said the Sussexes decided themselves it wasn't necessary for the Duchess to join. Following the summit, Buckingham Palace confirmed that the Sussexes were to have a transition period and split their time between the UK and Canada. It is not clear how long this period will last, not least because of the complexities involved in their living independent of the public purse. The security bill alone for the Sussexes is estimated at around £1 million per annum. Meanwhile, Harry is thought to draw a salary somewhere in the region of £2.3 million each year from his father's estate, the Duchy of Cornwall. It also emerged yesterday that Meghan's father could be a star witness when the Duchess takes on Associated Newspapers, the publisher of the Mail on Sunday, at the High Court. Today Meghan's half-sister Samantha said their father Thomas, 75, was ready for what has been dubbed the trial of the century. Samantha Markle, 55, who is Mr. Markle's daughter from his first marriage, told the BBC, "If he is called, he will come." The Duchess of Sussex is suing Associated Newspapers for publishing a letter she wrote to her father in August 2018 in which chastised him for speaking to the press and how he had broken her heart into a million pieces. Ms. Markle has previously been highly critical in interviews about Meghan's character, including calling her a social climber with a soft spot for gingers. And last week she branded Meghan and Harry's decision to step back as senior members of the royal family as a slap in the face. Mr. Markle has given lawyers previously unseen text messages sent in the build-up to Meghan's wedding to Prince Harry that reveal the breakdown of the relationship between father and daughter. Some of the messages were detailed yesterday in defense papers filed at the High Court in London. The documents say that after Mr. Markle messaged his daughter saying he couldn't come to her wedding because he had been rushed to hospital for emergency heart surgery and told not to fly on health grounds, he received a text that appeared to be from Prince Harry. The message admonished him, accused him of causing hurt to his daughter and did not ask about his health. It left Mr. Markle deeply hurt. In return, Mr. Markle wrote, "I've done nothing to hurt you, Meghan, or anyone else. I'm sorry my heart attack is any inconvenience for you." The Duchess of Sussex launched legal action against Associated Newspapers last year after it published extracts of a letter she wrote to her father in August 2018. Meghan, 38, has accused the newspaper, the sister paper of the Daily Mail, of breaching her privacy, her data protection rights and her copyright when it published extracts. The Moss filed its defense to her case at the High Court in London yesterday. It denied her claims and argued there was a huge and legitimate public interest in the royal family, including its personal and family relationships. Meghan launched her legal action against the Moss last year after it published excerpts of her letter to her father. Mr. Markle gave the letter to the newspaper after unnamed friends of the Duchess told the People magazine that she had written the loving letter in an attempt to repair their relationship. Lawyers for the newspaper alleged that Meghan had knowingly allowed her friends to leak details of the letter to the magazine, effectively that she had helped to breach her own privacy. If the case goes before a judge, the paper said it would ask for Meghan to be forced to hand over all communications in which she had caused or permitted her friends to provide information about her to the media or to seek to influence what is published about her. It could lead to the prospect of Meghan coming face to face with her father in the High Court. Mr. Markle, a retired Hollywood lighting director who lives in Rosarito, Mexico, has said his daughter cut off all contact with him after her wedding, except for the letter at the center of the case. If he were to be called as a witness, he would effectively have to brand his own daughter a liar who had invaded her own privacy. The Sussexes have said they will fund the legal proceedings privately. The Duchess was last night pictured in Canada for the first time since she returned there following the bombshell Megxit statement. She was seen boarding a seaplane from Vancouver Island which appeared to be destined for Whistler Ski Resort. The Duchess is said to be the driving force behind the move towards an independent life. Harry and Meghan spent 6 weeks over the festive period based in the Canadian province of British Columbia staying at an exclusive property on Vancouver Island. The Duchess, a former actress, worked in Toronto during her time starring in the popular U.S. drama Suits, and knows the country well having lived there for 7 years.